Watch this. Every student asks about their elbow, but Coach Sun says your backhand push block actually starts with your butt. In this lesson, I'm covering the basic backhand drive. Many players, when first learning this technique, focus entirely on the upper body, especially the hand. Students often ask me, how high should my elbow be? But that's getting ahead of ourselves. The most fundamental thing comes first. There's no absolute standard form because everyone's height, weight, and proportions are different.
规范的动作啊，永远没有说因为每个人的身高、体重、比例、高矮、胖瘦都不一样，所以说咱们没有一个绝对的标准动作。
So
那么
we
还是
start
咱
from the
们从一
framework.
个框架
I've
上，
mentioned the
咱
butt
们刚刚
theory
有说过
before.
的一个
On
屁
the
股理论。
forehand side,
其
you
实
have some
动手
margin
呢，
for
你
error.
可以有一
But
个
on the
突破力，但
backhand
是在
side,
反
you
手
must
位，
firmly
你
apply
的
the
屁
butt
股理
theory.
论一定
The
要有
backhand
坚定的
uses the
支撑。
body less than the forehand,
因
so
为
whatever
反手
body
用
involvement
身
you
体
can
的这
get,
种
use
机
it. The
会
more
会
you
比动
use,
手
the
要更
more
少。
stable your
所以说
framework,
能用
the
多
more
少是多
stable
少，
your
用的越多
backhand.
呢，你的
The
框架越
focus
稳
during
定呢，
backhand
你的反手才
fundamentals
能越稳定。
training is the
那
lower
么
body framework.
也就是说，咱
First,
们在
get
反
that
手的
sorted.
基本功训练的时候，
For the
更加的
shake
侧
hand
重的是
backhand
在
drive,
下半身
feet
的
must be
整体
wider
框
than
架上
shoulder
面，
width.
首先一定要给它弄清楚，给它捋顺。首先咱们先一样的啊，咱们如果以横板推拨为例呢，两个脚是必须得比肩宽。 OK， 一样的，不需要
This
往下
video
坐，
covers the
也不需
backhand
要弯
drive
腰，也
technique.
不需要含
You
胸。
don't need to sit
这个
low,
姿态
bend
要往
over,
屁
or
股理
hunch
论，
forward.
一
Just
定是
push your
屁
hips
股微微
slightly
往
back.
后啊，推拨
Since
嘛。
topspin has
上旋
energy you
手主
can
要是沿着
borrow,
上旋
you
操
don't
是有
need to
可以
crouch
借力
low
的这
or
个情况，
generate
所以可
power
能不需要
actively.
跟太低去蓄
Stay
力，不需
stable.
要主动去
Now
发力。
regarding the
所以说咱
transfer,
们
some
微微
students
的
try
自
looping
觉，
motions, but
保
that's
持一
just a
个稳
movement
定的
pattern.
姿态。那么这个时候讲到一个传递，这个时候有很多同学会学推拨。哎，孙教练，我看某某某会这种绕圈，其实他的绕圈呢，更多的是一种来自于
The
身体的
circular
律动。
motion comes
它
from the
并不是
body's
说手
rhythm,
上盲目
not
的绕
from
圈。大家可以
blindly
看我这样
circling
绕
with the
圈是不好
hand.
看的，也
True
会跟你们
circular
所
motion
看到所
happens
认为的
within a
绕圈
proper
是不一样
framework,
的。其实
driven by
真
the
正的绕
body.
圈更多是一
Keep
种
your
概念。
hands at the triangle's
正统的
apex
一
in
个
front of your
框架里
body.
面呢，
The
我靠
power
身体去
sequence
发
for the
力啊，咱
backhand
们手一
drive
样的
is
放
bottom
在
to
身体
top,
的顶点，
starting from the
身前啊，
legs.
发力一样推拨啊，也是从下到上的一个发力顺序，也就是说腿的
The
力量、
power
脚尖的
chain
力量传递
goes
到小腿，
toes to
小
calves,
腿的力
calves
量
to
传递到
knees,
膝盖，
knees to
膝
thighs,
盖的力量
thighs to
传递到
waist
大
and
腿，
hips,
大
then
腿的力量
finally
传
to the
递到腰
forearm,
腹横
wrist,
跨，
and fingers.
腰腹横跨
Bottom
最
to
后再
top,
传递
from
到
toes to the index finger at
前臂，
contact.
前臂最后再
Now
上
a
手腕。所以
common
说咱们
mistake.
顺序捋
During
得
the
出来是
backswing,
从
many
下到
players
上，
move their hand
从
when their
脚
body
尖
moves.
到最后
That's
的
wrong.
触球的
For the
实时
backhand
的传递。
drive, the required
所以说
distance
咱
of
们在
movement is
动的过
actually
程中，
quite
咱们先
small.
不要动手，你会发现咱们引拍啊，很多球友有一个误区是什么？反手推拨会刻意的，哎，身体动，手也动，其实这个是不对的啊，大家看清楚。更多的是什么？你们可以看见，其实对推拨呢，它的对距离的要求并不大，所以说
So
咱们
don't
没有
add
必要在
unnecessary
动身
hand
体的时
movement
候
when
再
moving your
刻意的
body
加上
that's
动手。
redundant.
其实这个时
Watch
候是一个
closely.
多余的，
During the
看到没有？
backswing, my hand stays
对，
still.
所以说
Through my
咱们
stomach
在
and
引
butt
拍的过
pushing
程中，
backwards
给大家看
simultaneously,
很清
the
楚啊，这个
backswing
手势，
distance is
我手
already
不动，
created.
但是我
Two
通过借力，
benefits.
我不
First,
需要用
no
手引
pressure
拍，
on my
我的
hand.
肚
I
子
don't need to
跟
use it for the
屁股同
backswing.
时往后切的时
Second,
候，
this distance
哎，大家
provides
看到
enough
我这个
power
引
for the
拍的助
backhand
力就
drive.
出来了。就是
Since
这
it's
个距离
sufficient,
呢，
why add
第一个
extra
我
hand
手
movement
没
and
有压力，
create
我不需
pressure?
要用手去引拍。第二
The
个，这
more
个
you
距离是
use
完
your
全通
hand,
过
the
我
more
去推拨的一
stability
个力量。
drops.
那
The
么
key
既
point
然是
for
我足够了，
backhand,
我就没有
learn
必
to
要再
use
给自己
body
增加
power.
压力
The
啊，再
backswing
加上
comes
手
from
的
the
动力
body
啊。
first.
之前也有讲到过，手用的越多呢，你的稳定性呢，相对来讲肯定会更加的下降。所以咱们强调的是什么？刚刚孙先生说的，反手最重要的是要学会运用身体的力量。所以说咱们引拍，首先第一点啊，要靠身体去引拍，哎，然后出球的时候，从下往
This
上发
video
力，到最
covers
后
how body
出了
rhythm
一瞬
drives
间，
the forehand
再
loop, not
往前
circular
往
arm
右推一
movement.
点点前臂就可以
Generate
了。
power from low to
也就是说，
high, then
前
push
臂
the
的动作咱
forearm
去掉了一个
forward
哪
and
个部分
slightly
呢？
right at the
去
moment
掉
of
了主动往
contact.
回引拍的
We
这个部分。
eliminate one part of the
对，
forearm action,
所以
the
说
active
在
backswing.
还原的时候，同
I
样的，
use
我
my
靠
body
身体出
going
去，
out
一
and
样的，我
coming
靠
back.
身体回来。
That
哎，这
creates
个
the
时候你们就
visual
会发现，
circle.
哎，你们
Many
好像也在
players
跟着绕
mistakenly
圈，
copy this
对吧？
visual loop
所以
using
说这
only
个才
their
是
arm,
真正的身
without
体
weight
律动带
transfer
起
or
来的一
body
个视
rhythm.
觉上的绕 绕圈，而不是我手盲目的绕圈。有很多学友通过这种视觉上的错觉去参考、去学习以后呢，他没有重心的运用，没有身体的律动，他光靠手去绕圈，你会发
You'll
现
find your
你的动作
technique
会很
becomes
固定，会越
inconsistent,
练越变
deforms
形，
over
甚至越
time,
没有
and you
劲了。
stop improving. Now let me demonstrate. If I use only my hand, the contact point becomes very inconsistent. If I add circling on top of that, the motion is completely redundant. No body rhythm at all. Now watch the correct version. Proper power sequence, proper framework, using the body to backswing, adding just a little forearm at the end, then using the body to recover.
靠身体去引拍，最后再带一点前臂，那么出完以后再靠身体还原，给你们看一下正规的啊。
You can see I use my body to reset and create distance. I'm not reaching with my arm. I push out to the right using my body. The moment my foot plants, I catch the ball and go. 2 steps, catch then go. The wrist stays fixed throughout because there's no friction, keep it stable. Your lower body, thighs and glutes, provides the stability so your arm won't tire. Notice how the contact point stays extremely consistent.
接住，手腕是固定的啊，推波因为它没有摩擦，咱们手腕一定要保持稳定，保持固定。对，下半身，靠大腿、靠屁股去支撑稳定性，这样我的手不会累。所以说你们可以看到孙教练击球点非常的稳定，对吧？对，所以咱们要避免一个什么？
When you've learned to use your body, never circle like this. Never rely solely on the hand to make circles, and don't just use the hand to do what people call simplifying the movement. Use the body to recover. Reset with the body. That's it, body recovery, body reset. Let me show you again. Watch how the body drives everything. The stance stays wide, the butt pushes back, the framework holds steady, and the hand simply stays at the triangle's apex, while the lower body does the work of creating and closing distance.
3点一线就是球一个点，来给我球，对，球肯定是第一点，无论它哪，它都是一个点啊。比方说球在这里，第二个点是什么？我用身
I
体
use my body with my chest as the center point. That's 2 points. The third point is the racket. When these 3 points form a straight line, using the method I just taught for finding the contact point, that's when you execute. At that stage, your backhand drive fundamentals are essentially complete and you can progress steadily. 3-point alignment combined with the hip theory improves accuracy and stability. If the ball goes wide, move your body, never reach with your hand to hook it. Remember, body rhythm drives the stroke. Keep 3 points aligned and let your lower body provide all the stability.
对，3点一线一定要对，你看球偏了，我身体要动，千万大家看，千万不要靠手去够球。
If the ball drifts, I move my body, always maintaining 3 points in one line before swinging. Never reach with your hand. Some people prefer aligning slightly right or left, but that creates oversized or awkward motions. 3 points in one line is the most rational, most comfortable position. Practice your lower body framework first. Let the body drive everything.
这个又比较大，所以3点一线是最合理、最舒展、最舒服的一个点。